What's happening, everyone? I'm Battlrog and this is Red Dirt Garden, Cacti and Euphorbia. I'll start off with a couple of recent grafts. These are like an apricot pink labivia. I don't really want these serious, getting too tall, so I figured just do something similar to that with the giant pink cross pink chick grafts. I'll just see if I can get some labivias cranking in there. So yeah, they're a couple of days old, just keeping them under shade. Here's the Galantis cross Oscar, getting quite big, doing pretty well. Euphorbia amac variegata, Euphorbia cow's horns. My lizard skin copiopoa rotted, so the main bit I've had to chop up and graft onto this Pacanoy, this PC. So he's under there. I'm not really going to pull it apart right now. I've grafted it up pretty tight, so we'll see how that goes. Here's a tough. You can see in there it's getting massive. Pachypodium lamari. It's definitely gotten thicker this summer. Yo. Just got that prickle in my butt. Anyway, here's a Mallow 4 cross VRG graft that I did, and I noticed some scarring, which you can sort of see there. So I dusted it with diatomaceous earth. Seems like these pests that get onto your cactus really hate that, so just gave it a good coating of diatomaceous earth. Here's a in one of my old videos you could see this had like a brilliant pink flower, and that rotted too, so that's another emergency graft, but that's taken and doing quite well, so that's alright. Up the top here looks like a little totem pole. That's another Mallow 4 cross VRG. Recently I've taken the shade cloth off the top of this. It was a bit too dark, even though it's still going to be quite hot. I'm even thinking of taking the plastic off and just using shade cloth, because I think I need more airflow in here. But at the same time, when winter swings around, I don't really want it keeping too wet, so I'm having a bit of a think about it. And I put the shade cloth up for these seedlings here too. These three are Mexican cross-gill toshekis. These orange pots. And the rest are organ pipe cactuses and Hellon scops. So, I mean, they've matured up a little bit the last few months. So they should be able to take some sun now. Whereas before, I've been having 40 degrees centigrade. That would have cooked them. So it's just timing like everything else. You gotta have your timing down, and if you got young seedlings and whatnot, you gotta shade them up. A few different Pilocereus. Golden barrel. Here's the Tosheki cross VRG graft. There's a blue barrel. Polisque chippy. There's a loft graft on our big Saris. There's another Labivia graft on a Schick. There's my euphorbia pseudo-cactus. I've had to tie them together because it's starting to get so large that that branch is just hanging right over. And there's a euphorbia greenway. It's put on quite a bit of growth. And euphorbia aeruginosa in there as well. There's a Discoria elephantypes. Jam the phone into some spider web, it's all good. Here's my purple haze dragon fruit cross Solenicarius and McDonnelly. I'm going to have to pull them out of full sun. Probably put them under the table here, because they'll get cooked. Stapelia gigantic or gigantica, something like that. It stinks. It's making it smell real good in here, like dying animals. There's the Hulk Cross Dawson's short spine Tosheki. There's a CSD in the terracotta pot there, the little one. Over there, there's Hulk balls. And my array of euphorbias. Here's Euphorbia enormis. Here's Monodenium guntheri. Euphorbia polygona. Euphorbia harida. There's another harida there. Euphorbia anlopa with the big spines. See how my adeniums go with the increased sunlight. Should be alright. Have to keep an eye on them. I've been doing pretty good thus far. There's the arabicum, the rest are obesum. There's the Caralluma speciosa. Has nice sort of purplish flowers like a stapelia, but quite different. There's a Lophophora graft. There's a crest. Totem pole, quite slow growing, but always one I've wanted. fellow cactus. This one in here too, the Raybusha cross Labivia, had a little bit of rot. I had to pull a couple of pulps off of that and then coat where it came off with fungicide. Seems to be okay though. I mean, honestly, I got that much that if I lose a couple, it's not a big deal anymore. Here's the lizard skin Copiopoa that I pulled off the main plant. It already had roots, which was good, so that should be fine. There's a glort. There's a Pilocereus browningia that I grafted onto a Ceres Astrophytum. Sulco Raybusha Roshi. I took a pop off here, this Astrophytum, and I grafted it here, which has turned out pretty well. Gymnocalycium Boldanium. Yeah, I just thought I'd give a bit of an update anyway. Things looking a bit brighter in here. Here's a Dawson's Passicana cross red SUT. That's a graft under all of that, and this big arm coming off here. So can't wait for that to flower in the future. And yeah, it's much brighter in here. I'm gonna have to get my little dragon fruit hybrid seedlings and put them under the table, I think, otherwise they'll get cooked. Alright, hope everyone's doing well. Happy gardening. Catch us all later.